Hey guys, Liz here. So I totally screwed up on something today, and I started laughing about it and just kept going. And then I had this whole moment with the Lord about it. I'm sorry the lighting is really bad, but deal with it. Get over it. Okay. Because I have to sit in the shade or I'm like this. So, oh my gosh, so funny. So right now, as I start this video, they are doing the weather siren, like the testing of the weather siren, because I guess it's Wednesday at 1 o'clock here. I'm assuming that's what time it is, because that's what time they usually check it. Because I have had every obstacle you can think of that has tried to stop me from delivering this message to you guys. And I think it's just freaking hilarious that this weather siren thing is going off right now. Because my dogs have been acting insane. The puppy is finally asleep, and I feel like the mom of a toddler whose toddler finally goes to sleep, and they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off trying to get everything done. My neighbor's car alarm started going off a few minutes ago. Both of my daughters called me. My husband called me. It was just like one, boom, 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 one thing after another. So this is just a little extra side tip. When you have something that you know you need to do, expect obstacles. Expect the enemy to step in and try to stop you from doing what you need to do. Okay, so that all this stuff is just confirmation to me that I need to be making this video, because some of you need to hear this story. Okay, so I screwed up today, big time. And so what? You want to stop the video there? That's pretty much going to be the summary of the entire video. So let's talk about a few things. I get people that ask me all the time, Liz, how are you so good at making live videos? Or, Liz, how are you so good at cooking? Because get this, I have failed more times than most people have ever tried. Okay? My husband has a very successful business where he makes custom garage cabinets for people's garages. Okay? But guess what? He has had a business that went bankrupt. And most people, if they had a business that they were in for 10 plus years, that was making close to $1 million a year in business, and it went bankrupt and devastated their family, and they had to start over like we have, most people would never ever even attempt to start a business again. Okay, so let me ask you this question. Is there something in your life that you're afraid to start over again because you've screwed up in the past? Maybe you started a business and it failed. Maybe you were in a marriage and it ended in a divorce. Maybe you invested in something and your money, it failed. It was some kind of illegal scheme or something, and you just failed. Let me ask you this. Do you have something like that in your life where you have screwed up and you have failed, and you're scared to start again? Let me say this. So what? So what? Yeah, I'm putting on my mom pants and I'm giving you a mom lecture today. Because get this. I want you to think about this. Every single, almost, not all, most of the disciples that Jesus chose to be his disciples were failures. They were screw-ups. They messed up. What about Noah? Let's think about Noah for a second. Noah was a drunk. Everybody thought he was just a crazy drunk building a boat, you know. What about King David? King David was an adulterer and a murderer. And he ended up being one of the most amazing kings and wrote some of the most amazing, beautiful psalms in the Bible. So quit letting the enemy quit letting the enemy keep you in your failure. I think some of you are so afraid of failure that you're denying yourself the opportunity to succeed. I'm going to say that again, if I can remember how I said it. I think some of you are so afraid of failure that you are denying yourself the opportunity to succeed. Here's the thing, guys. Failure is part of the process to get to success. You have to figure out what works and what doesn't work. You have to put yourself out there. You have to fail. Thomas Edison, I think there's some quote circulating around that said, I didn't I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just figured out 10,000 times that it didn't work. Something to that effect, right? So, and there's a whole nother group of you who maybe aren't afraid of failure, but you are stuck fast in the research mode. You're like ready, aim, 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 looking at every detail of every single thing, and you never fire. You never get off the research mode. You never step out and just do it. I think one of the reasons that this irritates me so much is because I've always been the type of person who just jumps in and learn as I go. In nursing school, they called it see one, do one, teach one. And I've really adopted that as a practice in my life, even before nursing school, because we moved every year. And so we had to just kind of fly by the seat of our pants growing up. And so that's why I like the emergency room so much in nursing, because I had to MacGyver so many things. I had to just figure things out and go. And it didn't matter if you screwed up. You just, as long as the end result, you didn't want to screw up on a person, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you figured stuff out. Like, if I had to make a weird splint for a weird break, I would just MacGyver something and put it together and figure something out until it worked. But here's the thing, guys. Stop allowing the fear of failure or the fear of not knowing every single detail rob you. I'm going to go back. I'm just going to say it in a different way. Rob you of your blessing. Of your blessing. I don't care if you've had a divorce before. God has an amazing mate for you, because he said it's not good for man to be alone. I don't care if you've had a business that's failed before. God intends for you to prosper in everything you do. He says that your soul may prosper. It says everything that your hands touch will prosper. It's what it says in the Bible. He says that you are blessed going in and blessed going out in all things, not just a few things. So here's my challenge forever. If you're still watching, go out today and screw up on something, because that's going to put you one step closer to your success. Really, that's all there is. I love you. Bye.